Hello everybody! Welcome to the show! I got the Halloween mask on today. That works. Wasn't sure what I was going to look like when I jumped on camera. Okay, with some technical difficulties, we are now underway with the bi-weekly Somnium Web World stream. It used to be the regular easy mode builder stream. Right now, it is the Web World stream. Now, that means that I'm going to be using slightly more advanced techniques than the stuff that I was previously doing, but it's going to look awesome, and I'm going to start a brand new web world right now. I actually set up this template on Friday and ended up not using it, a different cloning and using a different template. But today, where did everything go? I'm going to be using, there we go, this template as a starting point, and I'm going to be kind of freestyling a build. I'm going to go for very impressive looking. That's a good goal, right? That's a realistic goal. I'm also going to go for super quickly put together. So let's see what we can do here when I go to sketchfab.com. Sketchfab, yeah, Sketchfab is a good place. And we're going to search this for, I saw a cool little Halloween guy. There he is. Let's download this guy, and we're going to rig him in Mixamo. We're going to provide him with some animations, and he'll be the main focal point of the scene. So let's go ahead and check his license there. It's attribution. Cool. Let's download it. FBX, that's what we need. Okay, I'll bookmark it so I can find it later. Oops. What's next? Let's get some more objects in here. We will, but let's start with getting this guy, because we're actually going to rig him up, and then we're going to drop him in there, and then I'll animate him, and we'll start with this dude being the main focus for today. I'm going to have to go to Mixamo, probably. So let's see, we're going to go to the downloaded files, extract this cultist. We have some 2K textures. I'm happy they're 2K, not 4K. I looked at this guy earlier, and look how optimized his wireframe cage is. It is impressive how optimized this. You wouldn't even have guessed that, seeing the final render, right? Pretty good. It is amazingly good. It's too good. Okay, so let's continue to get him in there. Mixamo. You need the www. Mixamo is like the easy mode of hard mode. I can never remember this. Oh man, yes, please remember that for now, because I'm not gonna type that again. Okay, I'll be jumping into the chat in a moment. Let me just get this guy uploaded and animated. Upload characters, select character file. He's in my downloads folder. I'm just gonna throw the zip at him and see what it does with that. I don't know if that's gonna work out the best. I might need to upload the model. Interesting thing is, I'll use this time to jump into the chat actually, because yeah, I'm good. Hello everybody in Twitch chat land. Let me jump into the YouTube chat land. Right now, in Somnium, everybody is, they're doing the stuff for the big event that's going on there, the land sale. Not only land, there's like all kinds of stuff is like going on the market to buy right now. So there's a bunch of new people coming into it. There's events going along with this. There's treasure hunts, which are all over Twitter right now, of people finding these cubes and tweeting out their wallet address when they find them because they get rewarded. It's all kinds of stuff happening. It's hard to keep up. Let's try to do so much on the stream today that it's hard for people to keep up with us. Okay, it uploaded the model. He's not textured, that's fine, because the interesting thing is I don't need to use the textures on this guy. I only need to export the animations on him. And he's already rigged. So that cuts out a lot of the guesswork. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let me click him over here, and how is our guy gonna stand? He's going to idle. Start with an idle. Is there a creepy idle? Oh no. Okay, yeah. Yes. Buy something from... I'm making like the Resident Evil 4 shopkeeper. It's like, yes, buy something from my store. I will give you the best prices. Let me download this. Not the skin, without skin, because I only want the animation. Now, let's jump back into the Somnium Web template that I cloned here. This was downloaded from the GitLab, and I just uploaded the zip as a new project. So this is the vanilla, what you get right now in the current version of the SDK. Actually, just this one little entity here is what really matters the most. I don't even need to change that right now. And I'm good to go. Like if I click launch, right out of the gate with the Somnium Web Worlds template, you're able to test your thing and run around those little mannequin. It looks basic right now, but it's about to look cool when I start dropping in assets. We're gonna start with this character, so cultist. I'm dragging and dropping into the Asset Explorer here. This is all web browser based, as you're seeing. I'm in my web browser as I'm clicking around and doing this. You know, dragging and dropping from my actual local computer into there. It's done. Okay, I am going to need to rebuild the material for this model, unfortunately, because it didn't have the textures packed into the FBX. Gotta get my file extensions right. So let's see. All of these will be used, so I'll upload all of those. Now, this is probably going to kill my internet a little bit. Hopefully it just throttles itself and takes its time and it's okay. We are definitely building web worlds from scratch. I know it started a little late. I'm gonna go as long as I can here. At least for like another 40 or 50 minutes, but maybe the whole 2 hours, depending on what I can get away with. A lot of stuff, but I started late here with the technical issues, so hopefully it can balance out. New material. This one is... I don't know yet. I probably didn't even need to create that new material, so I'll delete that material. What I need to do is spawn my template in, cultist, into anywhere in my hierarchy. There he is. Look at him, perfectly human-sized. Isn't that wonderful? Now I click on him and start figuring out his materials. Cultist body needs a diffuse on it. Body color. A color is a diffuse map. Okay. Awesome, awesome. But he's about to look awesomer when I go into the normals and I give him his normal map. Bam! And then prepare to be slightly less amazed, most likely, when I go into the, I can never remember this, specular, and I upload the roughness as a specular map. Is that right? That's probably not right. No. Okay, look at that. I say use metalness. That's probably not right either. It's probably glossiness. There we go. That looks good, right? Yeah, that looks good. So I put the roughness and the glossiness. And now he is looking better. If I adjusted this, that makes it look too flat. Oh, cool. I don't want to do that though. All right, he's looking real good. I used all those 3. Now let's color his face. Plague mask. Color. Specular. We'll use roughness as the glossiness. And he also has a normal map here. I like your face, bro. Okay. Now let's do this. Let's select him, rotate him around 180. Position him next to the web tab here. Okay. He's not animated. Well, I'm going to go over to the test page and refresh, and I'll see him standing there, but he's going to be T-posed there. That's not good. Let's make him not T-posed. He's about the right size. Let's make him not T-posed. So now I'm going to upload via drag and drop the FBX that I downloaded from Mixamo. Old man idol. Old man. Old freak would be more like it. It created its own folder when I uploaded the FBX. That's fine. I'm just gonna roll with it. I don't need any of these actually. What I need to do, I just needed the GLB there, the animation one, and I'll call it Old Freak Idol. Yeah. Then over here on my cultist, I'm gonna right click on him. No. I'll just go over here in the inspector area and click Add Component, Animation, Anim. Now, this is where it gets a little complex because you want to. There's like a robust animation system. Even though I just want this guy to stand there idling, I still have to do this weird thing of right-clicking and creating in the Asset Explorer and creating something called a new asset animation state graph. I have to make a new animation state graph. Okay, now that I've done that, I'll just go back to what I was doing, and I drag and drop my animation state graph that I just created into the state graph there. And now it has a place for me to put an animation. Okay, you don't really need to know what any of that means. It's pretty useful to know, but hey, now I got an animation on there, now what? It should just play. So go over here and refresh. Animations, like loading animations and stuff, they are one of the things that you do have to refresh the test window for. Usually, if it's a brand new asset. Okay, Old Freak Idol is playing on this guy. That's wonderful. He's got some really good texture quality on him, which is impressive. Makes me want to make sure that you get really close to this guy and this thing that I'm building. What am I building? Well, let's block it out. Push the little ball off. Right here. Okay. I'm going to block it out with blocks. Go figure. Okay. Catch up on chat here. Johnny5 read it all. Okay. We're good to go. Let's start with a table. What do you mean a table? I thought you were going to block things out, I said to myself. Yes, I'm going to block it out. I'm going to make a block table. So let's put the table over here. Here's our table. Okay. Now, I'm going for Resident Evil 4 VR inspired trader. Okay, so when you go to that trader, he's standing behind his counter. I think. Ours is going to be standing beside the counter so that we can get closer to him. He'll be right up on our face like, buy. What would you like to buy? Let's make him spooky. This light? No. This light's not going to cut it. Point light? Come on. Let's give a spotlight to this scene. There we go. We want a little bit of spooky lighting, so mostly above him, but pointed towards him a little. I'll do maybe 15 degrees pointed towards him. Or 5. Same thing. Inner cone angle, we want it to be a nice gradient out. Okay. The color of the light will be kind of yellowish. Looking better. Wish I could make my guy disappear. I can make my guy disappear. You're kind of, when you're in test mode, you can only run around as the dummy and you're stuck in third person mode and you can't really change the camera view or anything. I mean, it's still good. You can run around and test stuff. But I don't want to see the dummy, so I'm going to just go over here into a hierarchy. And usually you don't have to mess with anything in here, but I'm going to hide. I did this the other day. Local player simulator model. Model? I want to hide the model. Is that going to do it? There. I'm still third person, but I don't see my dude running around. Much more pleasant for me to test here. Okay. Cool. Let's give him... he needs a few things. He needs a skybox, he needs a floor, a wall, a table, items on the table, and something, an image on that thing behind him, and then a URL on it. And then he needs the rest of a shop. Uh-oh, I just flew off the edge. Let's go back there. So I need to grab a few models, a few more models from wherever. I'm just sourcing models from Sketchfab today as I fill this together, showing you all how to do it. So let's go do that. Oh, I'm walking my invisible man over here just because I fell off earlier. Okay. Let's do something cool with this light though before I get into the other stuff again. We'll go over here to the light, and we'll click cast shadows. Okay. Raise it up a little bit to get the shadows the way that I want them. All right. Hey, now we're talking. I actually typed this into DALL-E earlier to see, DALL-E Mini, to see like what it thought about this concept of this Resident Evil 4 hooded merchant next to his table. I didn't really like too many of the things that they gave us, so let's take some time to browse Sketchfab and look for this. What are we looking for? I don't know. We're looking for a couple things. No recommended. Oh, here they are. There's recommending characters. I don't want more characters. I need to build a scene around this character. Let's see what this awesome artist has over here. Oh, this is for the trees that I built last time. No wonder this guy came up in my recommended artists. Let's see here. I don't know if there's anything suitable here for what I want to do today. No, not really. So let's try searching. We're going to search for merchant. What do we got for merchant? Doop. Well, hey, merchant table. That's nice. Merchant stall. We got little tents. Those are kind of cool. Gemstones are cool. Eventually I'll need cool little items to put on the table. By eventually I mean like 20 minutes from now. Okay, let's see, what did I click on over here? This is nice, right? It's 8.7K triangles, it's CC attribution. Let's check out its cage. So good. Bravo, artist, Friendly Ninja 27 there. Random person that came up when I searched for this, but cool. Let's see how pretty we can make this asset. As a level designer, I often think that part of the purpose of a level designer, beyond the gameplay aspect of it, of like in something like Somnium, it's a social gameplay aspect that's trying to drive. So you're like trying to make congregating places around places where people to talk, which is awesome. But anyways, the artistic side of it, you're kind of creating a set around these detailed set pieces. Let me download this as I continue to rant on about this. Ooh, they don't have it in FBX version for me. Vader, no. I'm gonna have to download it in either DAE or GLTF. I think I'm gonna go with GLTF today. GLTF or GLB? Let's go with GLB. Yeah, I guess I'll do this one. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Maybe I won't be doing so much. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. I need to convert it. I'm gonna convert it with. Let's use Blender today. Oh. We're gonna use Blender. Do I need to update Blender? Blender. I don't. Wow. Okay. Don't I look hip? My Blender's up to date. Okay, so what am I doing here? I'm importing the GLB. So let's delete all this stuff. Where do those default cubes go to when you delete them in Blender? Oh, I've heard some ideas. We're gonna import. Okay. Let's try to import GLB. Right here. Do I need to extract this? Oh no. Merchant table, please. Come on, work! Here's Blender for you. It's just thinking without telling you what's going on. Alright. Now if I go to... I can never remember this. Is it render? No. Is it modeling? No. Is it layout? It's shading. When I go to shading, I should be able to see the texture. Unless I'm super bad at Blender. Show me the texture. Oh, I gotta zoom out. Okay, there it is. Cool. Can I export this is the next challenge for my Blender skills. That one might be tougher. File, export, export as an FBX, and we are going to copy in the stuff, and we're gonna name it merchant table.fbx. Now we're gonna do the double click test. Okay, so let's do some more asset conversion here. That sounds fun. Let's change this GLB to VRM. What? Yeah, there's a method to this madness. Now let's go over here and we're gonna reset. We're gonna create new, I guess. I'm used to 3ds Max. New general, don't save. We're gonna send this default Blender cube to default Blender cube hell. We're gonna import as VRM, oddly enough. Where is this? I thought that I had, oh wait, import. Import, I have a VRM plugin. Maybe when I updated Blender, it went away, so I might have to extract. I just wanted to extract these textures. But if I don't see my plugin in here, I'm going to have to extract my textures differently. Okay, well, let's go ahead and import the same model again. It was a GLB. You know what? First, let's try this. Let's download this thing as... Let's get its textures over here with this thing. Excuse the download lag. Let's upload the model here and see what it looks like and see what we're working with here. This is the FBX that I exported right here. Let's check what I downloaded over here. Perfect. There's the textures. As long as I got the model out safe and secure, we'll find out right now. None of these. Oh, they did pack. They packed all weird. Weird. Don't worry about those little guys. I did not do so well converting this in Blender. Normally, I would go and try in a different app. However, we're moving right along here. So let's just repair this, what we got. We're going to drop this into here. Right there. Okay. Not such a perfect scale on this one. That's okay. We can adjust. It's a Unix system. I know this. Alright, now we're getting there. However, the textures are still no good. Let's process this asset a bit further. On this material, we're missing some stuff. What are we missing? We're missing the stuff in here. These poorly named textures. Okay, so right here, there's something with rug on it. Well, this is something. It's 2K. Alright. Just upload this with AO. Let's see, AO and normal and metallic, and perhaps glossiness. I don't need the ground. Okay. All right. Let's rebuild this material. Uploading some big old JPEGs. Who names their files JPEG? I wonder. I don't. Why? Why would you put the E in there? Maybe it means something. I don't know. Happy Halloween time almost, everybody, by the way. What is it, October 2nd? 3rd? Okay. That was close. Diffuse, we should have an albedo to put on you now. And do you look correct? No, you are the wrong albedo. Well, what else is there? I wonder. There's always material 3. Material 3, how do you look like? No, you don't look like you use it either. Material 1 must be what uses it. Lucky number material 1, there you go. Is that correct? That doesn't look correct either. Do you know what this means? It means that this dang thing didn't work at all when I exported it. But it's okay. It's okay. Moving right along here. I'm going to try one more time with Blender before I switch over to 3ds Max. You got one more shot, Blender. Do what I'm asking you to do here. I want you to import a DAE this time. DAE. Where is it? Update modified. There's table source. Was it a DAE at all? Well, look, they're .jpg in here. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Refresh. DAE. You can import a DAE and look a certain way. That's pretty interesting. I like how that looks. Okay, file, export as FBX. And don't even worry about any of that file path stuff. And you just go ahead and export this thing the best you can, little buddy. Let's see you make it all the way out to merchant table. We'll just name you the same thing because the other one was useless anyways. Okay, over here, we're going to upload merchant table. We want to overwrite the old merchant table that we uploaded. There is a way to do that. First, I'm going to delete these pictures because I'm going to re-upload these as JPG because, after all, who puts the E? There's something wrong with any JPG file that puts the E in there. Now, I'm going to go over here to Asset, Tasks, and make it not create a new FBX folder for the FBX I'm about to drag in because I want it to replace the other FBX. What FBX am I dragging in? That one. It's going to replace merchant table. And it did it to an acceptable efficiency, I think. We'll see. After I upload the textures in JPG form, like a normal person would put textures in. Oh, look, they're even named perfectly now. Oh, it's a good thing I found that folder. Now it's not going to be guesswork for me to get the materials in there. They're already nicely compressed with JPG compression. Ah, wonderful. Okay, wow, let me refresh here because it looks like some of the textures it was able to automatically determine which ones to assign. Well, apparently not too well. Let's try manually. One, you're gonna get the albedo there, you're gonna get the normal there, and you're gonna get the metallic there, and glossiness. No. AO. Now that's doesn't look quite right. I need to make the normal not so strong. It looks like that looks more right. We'll take it down to 0.5. Sorry, artist. I'm going to tweak it a little bit there. Maybe I'll put it back. Oh no, maybe it would look too bumpy as a result of my conversion. Who knows? Material 2, diffuse. Material 2, color. No, albedo. It automatically found the AO, but it did not find the normal. Here's the material 2 normal for you. It also did not find the metallic. But now it did. How about the roughness? Good. What's left? Material 3. Material 3, what do we have? For diffuse, we have albedo. For the normal, we have the normal. For AO, we got AO. For the roughness, do we have a metallic? We have a metallic. Use metal. Give it the metallic. Give it the roughness. Oh man. That is a beautiful merchant desk there. It is not exactly aligned with my original vision of this venture here. So, let's just keep rolling with it and shrink this guy down some. And figure out how this is going to work out. It looks like this includes lots of cool trinkets on the table, though. That's cool. Okay, now let's start getting creative. Oh, these trinkets, they're all attached. That's pretty optimized, but unfortunate for me. Oh, maybe that thing can stay there. The blocked out table doesn't need to be there anymore. This guy can move forward with his light. so. Okay, let's give this a try. Walking forward with my invisible man. Push this ball out of the way. Get out of here, ball. It's looking good. Okay. Alright, we're straying a little bit from the original vision, but I'll allow it. Let's see. Let's get this thing a little bit more here. I went a different direction. We're not so modern now. Now we got this kind of in the past. Look at the pin he's writing with. Kind of table going on. So I'm feeling like a World of Warcraft kind of vibe. I wonder what happens if I just go to Sketchfab and I type in. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow room. Here's something. Okay. They are obviously don't have the same wow in mind as I do. This looks cool. The guy could have his little thing sitting right in front of it. It has animation in it too, huh? What does your cage look like? Your cage looks a bit heavy, but acceptable. Your triangle count is a bit acceptable for a whole room. Although most of it's spent on candles. I would have done that. What do we have here? Wow. Ain't that pretty. I'm looking mostly for a room. I should probably type wall. Well, that last one had a wall in it. I might roll with that last one. Wall. How do you spell medieval? I don't even try. I just like purposely misspell it into Google. It's like, yeah, it'll tell me. It's bad. I need to be a good human and learn how to spell. Ooh, that's like a whole asset pack. I really just want one room. Okay, this is looking better and better. Not this. This. The more that I look at it. Oh, it only has that many walls on it. That's weird. That's a little weird, but I'm downloading it. It's got an FBX. Okay, let's just go and see where this goes. Is this CC attribution? Awesome. Put it over here so I don't lose it. And let's go over here and we're going to extract this thing like this. And then we're going to go in here. Yeah, we got the source FBX there. Cool. We're going to upload that. I do want this to create a new folder for this FBX, so I'm going to go back into asset tests and turn that back on before I upload this, like so. It's a race. It's a race. Did it upload? That was fast. No. Did it not upload? How do I not know the answer to these questions? Cultist? I uploaded the wrong thing! Ah. Refresh to make sure it's okay. And then I'm gonna upload the Crypt of the Kings, bro! Get it right, will ya? Okay. There we go. Crypt of the Kings! Is uploading. While it uploads, I'll hide these. Okay. Let's see. I'll hide that. Floor, I'll hide the model of. But the collisions, I'll probably want to be bigger. Uh-oh. Now the browser or the editor is really, really laggy. However, I can fix this. It's a Unix system. I know this. I just have to refresh. I want to make sure this is done uploading. Okay, it's a bug in the editor here when you upload a massive hierarchy. So just click refresh, and you're good. PlayCanvas instant saves here. The editor that I'm using is called PlayCanvas in the engine. So you don't have to worry too much about the saving. So I just click refresh. Back in, let's go to the Crypt of the Kings, which I guess is Scene Blockout Test was the name of the FBX. There's a lot of little pieces to this, but what I care about most is a type that starts with a T, template. Drag and drop this massive hierarchy in and see how it handles it. See if it's got what it takes. Okay, we need materials for this. So we're gonna do new folder materials. That doesn't look so bad. This looks manageable. Upload these 16 megs of materials. I'll have to rebuild these in here. That's manageable. Banner cloth. I hope it's oh, it's still uploading. Check my DMs later. Called Crypt Fabrics, I bet. Yep. And these look like they also have an opacity. I bet that they're the alpha channel in here. Oh, I was right. How do you know? I'm going to give it a little bit of an alpha test. So, to make it cast shadows. Looking good, looking good. How about the bricks? Floor tiles. What is this? How do we get the texture onto the floor tiles? Well, floor albedo is probably it. What is best? Now we got normals, floor normals, .tga, .png. We have floor AO. This floor is getting serious. Wow. We got, what else for the floor? Metallic. That means that we got to go into specular. Is that an empty metallic? Okay, well, we won't use that. Is this an empty roughness? That's an empty roughness. That's an empty metallic, so we won't waste any shaders with that. Okay, I'll actually delete the metallic and the roughness. Let's get the walls in. Walls. Oh, I need to rotate this whole thing too? Should just left everything else rotated. Oh well. Walls. Wall tiles. Diffuse. Let's finish building these textures back in. Wall albedo. I'll take it. Wall normals. Wall AO. Wall E. I think that's it. We're not going to use roughness or metallic, so I could delete both of those. Let's get some of these in here. Diffuse on these stairs and arches. Well, stairs and arches, we have an albedo for you. We also have an AO for you, probably. No, we do not. But we do have a normal for you. And an actual metallic here. Okay, so we're going to go speculate, we're going to say metallic, we're going to apply the metallic and the roughness. Good. Okay. Moving on here. We got pillars. We're almost done there, I believe. I'm going to assign pillar albedo, normals, AO, roughness. How about my pillar metallic? No, that's just black. But the roughness I can use. Okay. Looking good, looking good. Is that it? No, obviously. We need the fabrics. Where do you assign those? I can just click on something that's missing a texture. Here. The coffin. Let's get the coffin onto here. Coffin albedo. The coffin does have an AO. It also has a normal. It does have an actual metallic and a roughness to go with that metallic. Cool. Let's try the candles. Candle albedo. Candle does have a roughness, but no real metallic. It also has a normal. Now what? What are those spider webs? Alphas. Oh, awesome. This is such a good model. It has all the alpha materials organized onto one called alpha. That's not it. Ah, here we go. And an emissive on this one too. Interesting. The opacity probably comes from the albedo. Yes. The alpha channel of the albedo. Yes. We'll give it a little bit of an alpha test so it can cast good shadows. Alright. Crypto Fabrics Metallics. I didn't know they had a metallic. Let's assign that into Specular. Use metallics. And then we're going to say that we have Crypto Fabrics Metallic over here. And we do have a roughness to go with it. And a normal. Am I not using the normal on my fabrics? Come on. I think that accounts for everything. It does. It's just really dark over there. Okay, awesome. Okay, let's start putting this thing together and wrapping it up here. First up with that, I believe we'll be selecting this big old block of stuff and rotating it 180 degrees. So it is the backdrop to the thing we're building here. will take this guy's desk and move it over with him. So the web browser objects will move back here. Don't really have anything to put on this yet. Okay, we're looking good. This object we need some better lighting in here. Let's look at our camera settings. Let's bring down that a little bit. Let's add some fog. How does that look? Decent. Ah! Let's not spawn way out here. Gold. I'm missing fire. I'm missing the flames on my candles. This is supposed to get some alphas. Why did it not? Why did it not? Are you too good for your home? This is your home. Take your emissive. Take your opacity. What are you doing? There. Is that so hard? What's supposed to use dust? Okay, let me refresh here because my editor window was lagging up there. Cool. We're continuing to work on the lighting. We need a skybox perhaps. Let's just give it a black background. Now. Oh, that's not good. Let's give it its transparent canvas back. Until I get my skybox, I'll just give it this weird thing. I'll let skybox in a minute. I want to get some more lighting happening here. So this is good for the shadow light. Let's get some non-shadow lights in here. Okay, that's something. Let's get a couple red lights in here, or orange lights, rather. See this batch lighting at work. More than that, might be pushing it. Well, maybe one more. Let's push it a little bit. Okay, I think I have a skybox still sitting in my folder from Open Game Art. There we go. This looks like a purple world to me. Purple? Should I go purple or blue? Let's go purple. New folder. We'll call this new folder Skybox. Let me put it where I want it. There we go. I'm going to upload these to there. And then while those are uploading, I'll create a new asset that is a cube map. And I'll name this cube map, new cube map is fine. Right. Down. Okay. That's not right. Oh, it's because it should be here. Let's find the one that lines up here. The file names don't match up, unfortunately, but it is possible to find the correct arrangement. No, that's not it. Left over here. No, that's not it. Let's try back. Back's not it either. Front. Hey, we're almost there. There. Okay, perfect. Pre-filter this cube map. When you pre-filter the cube map, it's going to impact the lighting drastically only after you assign your cube map to your environment, like so. Cue the drastic lighting impact. You know what? Maybe this is what controls that drastic lighting impact. I don't know. I expected a much more drastic lighting impact than what I see here. Interesting. Interesting. Let's try to refilter this. We're going to delete filter data. Oh, okay. It's so subtle. Oops, sorry. That was my chair. It's so subtle. Okay, it does make everything a little purple. Okay. I don't see it displayed in the viewport right now, but that's probably a bug. There we go. Refresh this and see how it goes. All right, looking good, looking good. Maybe there's a little too much fog, especially because the fog doesn't impact our cube map. And it wouldn't, would it? It would not. The fog looks really good other than that. I might get rid of the cube map completely and roll with no cube map, so the fog effect is more prominent. How would that look? I don't know. Let's see. We're going to add a 3D plane over here. I'm about to make this plane a certain color with the material. Where's the material that I just created? Oh, it might be on the bottom. No, I don't see it anywhere. New material. There we go. That's more like it. That's more like it. Okay. So instead of the skybox, I'm actually just going to be blocking this in and using the fog as what makes it have that in this kind of feel to it. Okay. You can go hard or you can go home. Let's go big. Hey, okay, now what cricket? That's for now, because I don't have stuff out there prepared yet in mind. But this area here is looking really good. I wish I had more light in here now. Because I'm going to add a box. Something like this to help make that transition between the detailed geometry and the weird infinite wall behind it more realistic. There we go. That's more like it. And I'll do the same thing for that wall and that over there. And then we'll be looking good. Floor, we want to make sure it extends very far out in all directions. Okay. We can get rid of the cube map altogether. Okay, this is pretty cool. Got a couple more minutes here. Oh, let's make the image to put back there. Let's make the image to put back there. We're gonna have something called Happy Halloween Time Somnium image. Let's make it happen. Put a cube on there. Ooh, that looks good right there. futuristic Halloween wallpaper image. Not just Halloween wallpaper image. Perfect. Paper. So we can download this image. This image. It's a race, it's a race. Let's do some speed image editing here. Oh man, let's see here. Image. Defringe. That's not good. Okay, I'm just gonna have to roll with that. I can't clean up the image right now. I'm in a race. Okay, over here. Then we're gonna clean up this stuff like this. There we go. Cool. Okay. Let's upload this now. Let's get it on the wall there. those. Okay. And then here. I hope that doesn't confuse people with the whole cube treasure hunt thing that's going on. You can't just print a picture of a cube and put it on your parcel and that's how you win. That can't be how it works. I am a level designer and I make levels in any cool game that catches my attention usually. Okay, I think we're good here. Do I have time to try to publish this and put this on a parcel? I do. Let's try to do that. Okay, we're saved here. We're going to go and we're going to click publish, download zip. I didn't optimize this at all. I actually should not publish this until I optimize it. So I will have to take my screenshots inside of the preview mode here for today. But here we go. And I only had to use 2 assets off of Sketchfab to make this happen. How did I do on time? I'm talking real fast. Did that translate into clicking real fast? It did. Okay, I'm an hour and 13 in. It's going to be a short stream today. But this is good. This is good. Ooh, it's almost 12 already. Huh? I could drop some more assets here. This is actually a highly performant thing already. It did have 2K textures in it. I guess I'll just talk about what we did today to wrap up the stream here. This is going to take me more than 1 day to finish building. I will be finishing this on Friday, most likely. And they're mostly already optimized textures. There were no 4K textures today, thankfully. And the double thankfully, there were no 2000 resolution or 3000 resolution images, which is like weird. That's not even a power of 2. So what's going on there? That's what I was working with last Friday. So that was nice to see. However, I do want to optimize these textures and materials even further. I may remove AO on some if it's not really prominent, that the AO map isn't really prominent on them. I may downscale the resolution. Now look how cool this guy looks when you get really close to him, because he is 2K textures. 2K, not 4K, but still, 2K is pretty good. He was already rigged when I put him in Mixer mode. That was awesome. But I might take him down to 1024. I might take the larger materials like the stones down to 1024, and then the smaller materials like the candles down to 512, if not even more. And then that will optimize, and then I'll do basis compression, so they get compressed really, really well. And it's going to get this project down to like 20 megabytes, and then I'll be ready to put it on a parcel, because I know that I'm going for impressive looking and high detail, but that doesn't mean that you can't run on mobile anymore. You could still do both. You just have to be pretty careful and spend the time with the optimization. So I'll be doing that off stream. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. You can tune back in Friday morning at 9 a.m. sharp, and I will be continuing this build most likely and finishing it off. Maybe. I'm not exactly sure what direction I'm going to take this, since this building only has, 2 walls. But we'll see where it goes, and it was just an awesome, awesome 1 hour build basically here. I mean, I was yapping for 20 minutes, so it works out to be about 1 hour. And it's dang good. The reason I was able to get so far in that 1 hour was I had an idea up front of Resident Evil storefront guy, storekeeper standing next to his products. Also, I scoured Sketchfab and was lucky and found some really good free assets for me to throw into here. And it's really, like I said earlier, as a level designer, you're like a stage designer for stage theater. You're creating the backdrop for the high detail centerpieces. In stage, maybe it's the actors that are the centerpieces. In level design, it is your high detail props that are the centerpieces. So all I really did was it was 3 assets actually. I composed these 3 assets into a wonderful little scene here just to get things started. Now I don't know if the desk actually fits right in front of the crypt. Maybe that's going to be adjusted, but it's a great start. All right, thanks everybody for tuning in, and I'll catch you on Friday. Later on.